Hey everyone, my name's Cassidy or Magical Martini. Welcome to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to do the Get to Know Me Disney YouTuber tag. I was not tagged in this, however, because I am a pretty new channel, I thought I would do it so that you guys could get to know me, and it seemed like a lot of fun. I've seen quite a few Disney YouTubers do it, so that's what I wanted to do for you today. Before we get started, I wanted to show you my awesome Lion King shirt. And I didn't realize this when I bought it, but it has Zazu, Timon, Pumbaa, Simba, and Nala. Of course, it says Hakuna Matata. But originally when I got it, I thought it just had Timon, Pumbaa, and Simba on the log, like the normal Hakuna Matata song part. But I like this a lot. That's really cool that they have Zazu and Nala on it as well. I'm really excited for the live action Lion King. It comes out next month. I just saw Toy Story 4 2 days ago and I loved it. And I saw a bunch of posters for the Lion King and it got me really excited. But after the movie, we went to Target, which is where I got this shirt. It was like $12.99, but I got this a few months ago. I just haven't worn it yet. But when I went to Target the other day, I saw this little Ed. Look at him! Oh my goodness. I'm not too much of like a plushie collector because I just don't really have the room. But Ed is my favorite hyena and he's just so cute and little, and so I had to get him. He was like $5.99, I think. I would have gotten one for my best friend too because she also loves Ed, but they only had one, so I'm being selfish and keeping it. I'm sorry, bestie, I love you. But yeah, so there's Ed. Look at his cute little face. Ugh, and his little tail. Spots. So I'm really excited to have Ed. But anyway, let's go ahead and just get into this video. Like the last tag I did, I wrote down the questions in my handy dandy notebook because I film on my phone. So here it is. It says, if you can dream it, you can do it. Wow. Well, which is of course a Walt Disney quote. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this Get to Know Me Disney YouTuber tag. Number 1, when did you start your YouTube channel? I started my YouTube channel on April 30th of this year, so it's almost 2 months old. And to be completely honest, I did not expect to still be doing it. I have always wanted to at least film a video and upload it just to kind of conquer some fears that I've had my whole life. I used to be like really shy. So filming myself and putting myself out there to be judged is kind of a scary thing for me. But I really wanted to do at least one video, upload it, and kind of check it off the old bucket list. But my first video was my first Bibbidi Boppity Boxes unboxing, and the response that I got, how many views I got, all the comments just really made me happy. And the reason I wanted to do this in the first place was just to have Disney magic in my life every day. But I didn't know if it was actually going to happen. I thought maybe my video would get like 30 views and then I'd be like, that was fun. All right, on to the next hobby. But it was a lot more than I expected and I had a lot of fun doing it. So I just kept figuring out new videos to do, and here we are 2 months later and I'm still doing it, and it's a lot of fun, and my favorite part is connecting with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. So number 2, when did your love of Disney start? When I was a baby. My mom and my grandma definitely showered me with lots of Disney magic. I grew up an hour away from Disneyland, so we went to the parks a lot. I have pictures of me as a baby with Minnie and Mickey holding me. So, I mean, my earliest memories are all of Disney. My grandma took me to see Beauty and the Beast like 18 times in the movie theaters, which is probably why it's my favorite Disney movie. But the movies, the parks, collecting all of the Disney things, like, it's just the biggest part of my life. I truly love it. I have like 6 or 7 Disney tattoos with like a lot more on the horizon. And I just really, really love Disney. I always have, and I always will. Number 3, what inspired your love for Disney what inspired you to start your love for Disney on a YouTube channel? Well, because Disney is such a huge part of my life, so I moved up to Northern California like 2.5 years ago. And prior to that, like I said, I lived about an hour away from Disneyland. So I had a pass pretty much my whole life. I went to Disneyland at least once a month, and my life was full of lots of Disney magic. Since moving to Northern California, I've only been able to go to the parks once or twice a year, which for a lot of people is like, wow, you're so lucky, like, why are you complaining? Which I understand, but I'm used to going a lot. Like, it's my escape, it's my home away from home. It is just what makes me happy. And so only getting to go once or twice a year, I realized that even though I have all these magical things around me, I don't really have many people to talk to about Disney. My best friend lives in Southern California, which is who I talk to Disney about the most. And I mean, I have friends up here that kind of humor me when I talk about Disney, but they're not as intense as I am. So like, there's not many people to talk to about it. I have my my Disney YouTube, which is also MagicalMartini. My Disney Instagram, which is also MagicalMartini, which I started to kind of try to have more Disney magic in like every day and connect with people. But I find it hard to connect with strangers through Instagram because it's just pictures. So I was feeling down one day and was like, there has to be videos on YouTube for rides at the parks. And so I started looking it up and fell down this rabbit hole of Disneyland and Disney World vlogs. And I should have known that these existed, but I didn't. And I just started seeing all these things, and then pin mail started popping up and unboxings started popping up, and like, I had no idea that there was such a huge Disney community on YouTube. So I just literally binged so many Disney videos, started commenting on them, started talking to some Disney YouTubers, and realized like, hey, I have a Disney collection. That's pretty cool. I know a lot about Disney. This should be what my channel's about. Like, if I'm going to ever actually do a YouTube channel, it has to be Disney. So that's what I decided. And the main thing that got me to do it was actually Bippity Boppity boxes, because I saw so many people opening them, and I'm like, this is a great thing because I don't have to fill in a bunch of time with like trying to come up with stuff to say. I literally just have to open a box and get all this cool stuff and be happy about it, which I would be anyway. So I ordered my first Bippity Boppity box, and the day that it came in the mail, I was so excited to open it that I literally put on a Disney shirt, put on some ears, push play on my phone, and just started filming and started opening it. And when I was done and rewatched it, I was like, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Let me just upload it before I change my mind. And like I said, then I got an awesome response, and it just kind of kept going from there. And I have so much Disney magic in my life now because of it. The comments I get from you guys, the things that I'm buying in order to make more content is not only filling my heart and my bookshelves with more Disney magic, but just my everyday. And so I really, really appreciate that. And that is why I started a Disney YouTube channel. So thank you guys, because you're a huge part of it. Number 4, what are your favorite Disney topics? Disney films, Disney parks, collector's items, etc. All of the things. I love unboxings because there's the level of excitement. I love pin mail because I've been collecting pins since 2000, so I have a huge collection, and this is a great outlet to be able to share it with people. I really want to learn how to do vlogs better. I attempted the last time at Disneyland, but it was not very good. So I really want to learn how to do cool vlogs like Princess Minnie, because I love watching them. Those are one of my favorite Disney videos to watch on YouTube. So I really want to do those better. And yeah, just anything Disney, honestly. I love it all. Number 5, if you could meet one Disney YouTuber, who would it be? Picking one is way too hard. I would really like to meet Kate from Princess Minnie, or Princess Minnie, because she's one of the reasons that I actually like had the guts to do it. She's like, yeah, you can do it, like, just go for it. It's really not that scary. And once I did it, I realized it actually isn't that scary. So definitely Kate, Jess and Nico at The Princess and the Sith, Alyssa and Garrett, the Leffersons, Katie for Over the Mooney. Like, there's so many good ones. I know I'm like missing a few of my favorites, but I would love to meet any and all of them. Like, it would be really cool to be able to actually interact with Disney YouTubers at the parks one day. So that would be awesome. Number 6, what do your loved ones think of your love for Disney? They're all very supportive, especially my family, because they're the ones that kind of got me into it. I have so many flyaways. Sorry. So yeah, my family definitely is very supportive. My best friend shares the addiction with me now. I got her into going to Disneyland like 8 or 9 years ago now, and she has a pass and honestly goes more than I do because she still lives down there. And then my cousin and I have always enjoyed going to the parks together. We talk about Disney a lot. I share that with my little niece. I always get her Disney presents for any occasion. So yeah, everyone's really supportive. My boyfriend is very supportive, although like he likes the movies, doesn't care too much for the parks just because he does get motion sickness, and he doesn't really like the crowds and stuff, but it is what it is. He is definitely a good sport. He's been to Disneyland with me numerous times. Same with Walt Disney World. He went on the Disney cruise, even though he ended up getting really seasick. So I definitely appreciate him supporting and accepting my love of Disney. What is your earliest Disney memory? I mean, there's a lot. One funny one that I have is I specifically remember this one trip to Disneyland when I was too short to ride Indiana Jones, and it had pretty much just opened, so everyone was talking about it. And I had gone with my mom, my stepdad, my aunt, my uncle, my cousin, and my grandma. And me and my cousin were not big enough to ride, so our parents went on it while we waited with grandma. And I literally cried the whole time because I wanted to go on it so bad. So that might not be the first one that I remember, but it's definitely one that has always stood out to me. So number 8, who is your favorite Disney villain, princess, and overall character? My favorite Disney villain is the Evil Queen. I really do like Vanessa, Ursula's human form, and Lotso as well, but the Evil Queen is definitely my number 1. My favorite princess is Belle. Always has been, always will be. I love her so much. I think she's an amazing role model. So yes, Belle. And Jasmine is a second, and Rapunzel would be a third. And then overall Disney character would probably be Eeyore. I was obsessed with him growing up. Actually, let me show you. This is my plush Eeyore backpack that I've had pretty much my whole life. I think I got this when I was like 8 or 9 maybe, and he went with me to the parks every single time I went up until my late teens, like 19, 20 maybe. And I would take him every single time. I love him so much, but he started to break, and I didn't want to ruin him. I mean, he's in really good condition for how old he is and how much I used him, but I took really good care of him. And so now he just sits with my stuffed animals. because I want to keep him forever and ever. So definitely Eeyore has always been one of my favorites. I also wanted to share with you guys, Eeyore is my very first pin that I ever got. And I will never forget it. I obviously still have it. But Eeyore is just sitting in this cute little, like, sitting up position. He has yellow sunglasses on, and he's smiling. And if you know anything about Eeyore, you know he doesn't smile. So when I saw this pin, I was just like, oh, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen. I have to have it. And that is what sent me down the road to collecting pins for almost 20 years and spending all my money on pins. So it's Eeyore's fault. Just let's put it that way. Number 9. What Disney character do you relate to the most? I don't know. Maybe Minnie Mouse? I feel like she's really loyal, and she has Daisy as her best friend, and Hannah, my best friend, loves Daisy, so we've always just kind of been like, you're Daisy, I'm Minnie. Yeah, let's go with Minnie Mouse. I don't know why, but that's just what's sticking in my head, so Minnie Mouse. Number 10, do you share your love of Disney outside the YouTube community? Yes, I share my love of Disney in every aspect of my life, and I've been very fortunate to be able to do lots of really cool things, like have a pass to the park to Disneyland for 20 years, like be able to go to Disney World with my boyfriend's magical family. His aunt works for Disney, so she has bestowed so much pixie dust over us. They took us on a Disney cruise earlier this year, which was one of my number 1 bucket list things. Yeah, I mean, I carry my Evil Queen mini backpack that I got from Bippity Boppity Boxes as my everyday purse. I wear Disney stuff all the time. I have Disney tattoos. Like, Disney is literally in every aspect of my life. I talk about it constantly. Like, it's everywhere. Always has been and always will be. Number 11. How has the overall experience of being a Disney YouTuber been thus far? It's been amazing. I've been having a lot of fun. I've been finding myself in my free time just thinking of what content I can come up with and buying new things to show you guys, which is awesome because as a collector, I love to buy new things and add them to my collection. So it's been really amazing. I'm really excited to see where it can go, honestly. So, number 12. What do your loved ones think about you being on YouTube? Everyone has been really, really supportive. I showed my grandma all the videos because she was staying with us for a while and she wanted to see them and she just got a kick out of it. She thought it was really cute. She doesn't know much about computers or anything like that, so I think she thought it was awesome that I was on the TV. So that's pretty cool. I know my boyfriend has showed it to his mom and dad, and I think they thought it was cool. If my mom were still alive, she would be my number 1 fan because she loved Disney a lot too. I don't know if my dad has watched any of my videos, but I know that my stepdad has, so hey Papa, if you're out there, hello. So that's really cool that they all support me, and I've gotten really good responses from my friends too. I mean, some of my guy friends totally make fun of me for how much I like Disney, but at the same time, they probably haven't watched my videos, so that's fine. At least this is giving me an outlet to talk to someone about Disney stuff. So, but yeah, for the most part, everyone thinks it's really cool. They're really proud of me, kind of putting myself out there, so it's been good. Number 13, how has YouTubing about Disney helped to bring Disney magic into your life? Kind of touched on that earlier. It has helped immensely. It's just like all day, every day, I just get to think about Disney stuff or talk to people about Disney stuff, and that is ultimately like my perfect day. So it has brought a lot of Disney magic into my life. Number 14, what are your passions outside of Disney and YouTube? I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on my channel, but I am a certified and licensed massage therapist. I'm going on my 13th year, and I specialize in therapeutic deep tissue. I am also the lead massage therapist at the spa that I work at. So I'm very, very passionate about my career. It's what I've always wanted to do. It's the only thing I've ever really done. And I absolutely love it. And so yeah, that's a huge part of my life because I work full time. I'm there 5 days a week. So definitely massage therapy. Also tattoos. I love tattoos. I'm obsessed with tattoos. I got my first tattoo when I was 18. I have like 30 something, 35, 36. I kind of lost count. I have pretty much my whole right arm done. I have part of my left arm done. I have both of my sides done. I have my back done. I have a few around my ankles and many, 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 many on the list to get done. So yeah, tattoos are a huge passion of mine. They're all very symbolic and meaningful to me. So if you're ever interested in like a tattoo tour, let me know in the comments below and maybe I'll put that together. Some of them are really personal, so I might not get into too much detail about some of them, but I can at least show close-ups and stuff. If you guys are interested, let me know. I also love Harry Potter. I don't have too much of a Harry Potter collection. I'm like slowly collecting some Harry Potter stuff. I'm kind of particular about which Harry Potter things I collect. Like I love Hedwig. I love the Time Turner. I love potion stuff. Hermione and Luna are probably my favorite girl characters, and then Sirius and Snape are my favorite boy characters. So I do want to get some pops and some other cool stuff. I just haven't really started yet because the Disney obsession has taken over for the most part. But yeah, I love unicorns. I love electronic dance music. I love lots of things, but Disney is definitely my number one. And number 15, last question. What is your biggest dream for your channel? Honestly, I have already exceeded anything that I have previously thought was possible. I truly never thought that I would actually start a YouTube channel. So just having one for 2 months already is kind of like a dream come true. I'm definitely not in this to try to make any money or become popular or famous by any means, which wouldn't happen anyway, let's be honest. But honestly, I just want to continue doing what I'm doing, sharing my love of Disney and talking to people that love Disney in return. And hopefully one day I can meet some of the people that I've connected with through this channel and through watching their videos. That would be really awesome. It's always great to have more Disney friends. So that's my ultimate goal, is I would just like to make more Disney friends so that I have people to talk to about my obsession. And that's really all I want to do. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing if you love Disney as much as I do. And Eeyore wanted to say goodbye as well. If you are returning, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You are what has made this all possible for me. So thank you so much. I hope you all have the most magical day. Bye.